All right, we just went through security. I'm waiting for Justin right now, and then we're gonna go to our gate and take off for Salt Lake City. So here's Justin right now.
Made it.
Somehow they let him through security. I haven't figured out how that happened yet. But we're gonna head down to our gate. This is like part of the tricks right here at the airport, is getting your luggage on the escalator without having it fall. It's happened. Boarding the plane to Salt Lake City, Utah.
So raise your hands and let your body shake. I hope you told your mama you've been waiting. Feel the drums will shake you to your bones. Until the sun is risen, I ain't going home.
We just landed in Salt Lake City. We are getting our baggage and we're meeting up with Aaron. And I don't know where we're going yet, but I know we have a crazy adventure ahead of us. So let's go get some baggage and let's go see what Salt Lake City has to offer. All right, it's 4 a.m. here in Ogden, Utah. We are getting ready to go on a 6-hour journey to go up to Schwartz Farm in Boise, Idaho, and we're going to catch some sturgeon today. It's my first time hunting for sturgeon. It's gonna be my first time seeing a sturgeon in real life, and it'll definitely be my first time feeling a fish that weighs over 100 pounds pulling me in a kayak. So we have a long drive ahead of us. We have a lot of gear to pack up, and it's going to be a blast. Here we go. My name is Mike McKinstry. I travel the country discovering new locations with a fishing rod, a kayak, and a camera. Along my journey, I test out new products to find out what works best on and off the water. I meet with exciting new guests along the way to show different tips, techniques, and share their stories. I cover many different bodies of water, travel thousands of miles, and use plenty of different baits and techniques to hunt for my one huge mythical fish that I call the Basquatch. Join me and experience my adventures as I bring you in on my passion for the outdoors and the sport of fishing. Always take care of the fish you catch, the water you touch, and the people you meet. And welcome to Basquatch Hunter TV. So there's an apple and there's a snake ahead of me. And from what I remember, I think taking the apple was a bad idea. So I'm gonna leave that apple there this time. We're driving back to Schwartz Sturgeon Pond, and it's pretty secluded. We drove past a lot of agriculture, a lot of farms, a lot of animals, and now it looks like, according to that truck right there, that we are in the right spot. So we're coming in and we're gonna go fishing. My first time dropping in a bait for sturgeon, and I don't know what to expect. I'm using a 7'1" medium heavy fast bass fishing rod with an 8000 series reel on this thing, the 80. Look at that thing, it's massive. with 30-pound mono. And I'm gonna hope this rod doesn't break and see if we can handle a sturgeon. This is Mike McKinstry with Basquatch Hunter TV, and we're here at Swartz Pond in Parma, Idaho, about 45 minutes away from Boise. And we're in a stocked pond, and I got a really nice lesson on sturgeon and sturgeon safety, and how to catch them, how to handle them, and how to fight them. I'm actually using a 7'1" medium heavy bass fishing rod from FX Custom Rods, and I have already caught one sturgeon on it, and this rod handled everything. So I'm really hoping that we can get into a 7-foot sturgeon and really see what we can do with the gear we have. Oh, that wasn't mine. Oh my God! Oh yeah, double up, we're behind you. All right, so I'm here with my good friend Aaron Mathis here, and we decided to do a little challenge. We have some wild herring and wine sauce. It smells terrible, I'm not gonna lie. It smells like a fish that washed up on shore. And we're gonna take a bite of this. I'm not sure why we're doing this, but we're gonna take a bite of this and then immediately wash it down as fast as possible. I'm not eating this whole thing, so you ready?
Yeah.
And we're doing this for free. It wasn't even like a monetary bet here. This was just because we can't take a challenge without saying no.
Cheers.
Here we go. Oh my God, it's bad. I'm not gonna wash it down. I'm not gonna wash it down. Actually pretty good. I think Aaron's throwing up over there. It's not even that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I've had way worse. Are you okay? Do you want another piece? Do you want another piece since you threw that one up?
No.
I didn't even wash mine down.
Good for you. You take seconds then.
This is delicious.
Wow. I'm done.
Well, joke's on you. I actually like this stuff. Just save some money on lunch. There we go. Fish on. There we go. There we go. Got a sturgeon on, guys.
Oh yeah, this is gonna work out well.
All right, Aaron's getting on the poo emoji raft to prove that even if you're a crap fisherman, then you can still catch fish.
No, that's funny.
Wow. All right, hold on.
Don't touch it.
Happened, yeah.
Oh, well, I hooked onto about a 5-footer. Unfortunately, I foul hooked her in the top fin, and she took me for a ride. Had this stuck under my armpit for some leverage on the poo emoji, and she was pulling so hard, eventually just kept going snap, snap, and then broke off. So here we are. It's a fun ride, beautiful fish. I will pay you for your rod, by the way. Yes.
All right, so day 2 at Schwartz Sturgeon Pond, and we are going to finish up today and then head on the road, head back out to Boise after this, and then Moab. But it is going to be a blast. We're gonna catch some good fish, and it's gonna be so much fun. So let's get back on the water. There we go. Look how pretty that fish is. All right, let's get her back in the water. There you go. There you go. Come on. Oh, geez. Oh my. I thought I was going in. Oh, I'm not. It's in my armpit. This is a good fish, though. Here we go. Fish on already. We got a sturgeon on, guys. Oh, jeez. It's going this way. Oh, my God. This is what we came out here for right here. This is the fight I wanted all day. Oh, she's a good one. Oh, she's a good one. Man, this is amazing fighting the sturgeon. This is incredible. You can just feel the power in this fish. I'm letting the rod do all the work here. This is a 7'1" medium heavy bass fishing rod from FX Custom Rods. And it is handling this fish like a champ. This is just buried. My arm is starting to shake right now. All right, let's see if we can get this thing up a little bit. See if we can get it up a little bit. Get a little bit of a reel in. There you go, Justin. There you go, losing your sturgeonity. Justin's going for a sleigh ride over here. There you go, Justin. There you go, dude. Dude, JTI loses his sturgeonity. We're just finishing up the last part of our trip now, so we're gonna catch a few more sturgeon. I really wanna see if I can get this big 7-footer out here. I know there's a monster in here. I've seen it jump quite a few times, and I really wanna see if I can get him. So that's what I've been trying to focus on the most right now, is trying to make sure I can get this monster. I really want you guys to see this thing. This has been one of the most amazing trips I've ever been on. Catching a bucket list fish, and a fish that I've never even seen in person before, has just been one adventure on top of another. And when you catch a fish this big in a kayak, I don't care how stable or how big your kayak is, it's this crazy amount of organized chaos. So in Idaho, it's illegal to fish on the back of a camel. So today, I think we're gonna challenge some old laws in Idaho, and we're gonna fish off the back of a camel and see if anything happens. So we're in Idaho right now, and we are catching fish next to a camel. Come on, Clyde. Come on. You're coming back to Michigan with me. I can't wait to tell you all about the Basquatch.
Hi, I'm Jim Swartz. My wife Martha and I own Swartz Sturgeon Pond in Parma, Idaho.
So not only do we have camels and sturgeon on this property, but we also have the most unique chicken coop I've ever seen. And we're gonna take a look inside. So this is another chicken coop over here?
It can be a chicken coop or a loafing shed for like miniature goats, miniature animals.
I feel like with just the name, it needs to have a donkey in there.
Well, we've done that.
Oh, you have?
Donkeys.
This is incredible.
I have about 30 different plans for chicken coops. I used to build these and sell them.
Oh, okay.
These are all built modular. All of these buildings totally come apart and go back together with just a cordless drill.
And here I was thinking that you're just a sturgeon guy. This place is beautiful. This is like
This
this is like a therapy place. Like I feel like people could like come here for like a week and go through like rehab from like the like real world rehab. Like when you're sick of technology and you're sick of like the rest of the people in the world.
This is my.
Oh, that's really cool. It's black and white. I've never seen a chicken like that.
The chickens are my wife's thing. That's called a mottled. It's a bantam breed, and the rooster is a mottled frizzle, and their feathers actually curl backwards.
Okay.
It looks like it's huge, but it's actually only half that big.
Oh, really?
Half of that is just feathers. For many, many, many years, my dream was to be like what you are. You travel around, people pay you to fish. And I
Sort of, yeah. That's most of it.
I never did get that goal accomplished, but I got close. People now pay me so they can fish.
That's true. That is true. You know what? I've always had a dream to build chicken coops, so I think we could switch. These are amazing, though. These aren't just normal, like, when I think chicken coop, I think of the standard, like the box style.
More like this.
Yeah, even this is even nicer than most of the chicken coops I've seen.
Yeah, this one was one that we've had this one for probably 30, almost 40 years.
How many chickens are on the property?
Right now, there's not very many. They're all my wife's chickens. Chickens is her thing. Fish is mine. She's probably got about 200 chickens right now.
Wow. And you harvest the eggs and everything? And
she hatches a lot of the eggs inside.
we're gonna go inside this massive chicken coop right here. This is another first for me. I've never walked inside of a chicken coop, especially one that looks like this. This is amazing. You built this?
Uh-huh.
This is amazing. That's so cool.
I call that my turret room.
This is absolutely amazing. So you raise chickens, you raise sturgeon. Do you have any kids?
We had 5.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, we kicked them all out.
I like how you say you've had 5 like it wasn't that many. Well, I mean, we've had 5, but I mean, we didn't have any kids, but I mean, we had 5 of them. So you've raised humans, you've raised animals, and that's another thing I love about what you do is you not only teach, but you practice fish safety very well here, which is amazing. It's a huge sigh of relief, to be honest with you. You'll be shocked at how many people mishandle fish and don't realize the long-term effects that the smallest thing like running into grass or rocks.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even a short-term effect. You might not notice any problem, but in a month you'll notice something growing or something, you know, and you could have prevented it.
The very next day.
Yeah, and you could have prevented it if they were educated, which is why I said the education is so important here.
That's why
I wouldn't have known.
We try to inform everybody when they come out for the first time. We try to give them all the basics before they even start fishing.
Oh yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of the things, it's second nature. Like when you grab that sturgeon by the tail, it's almost instinctive to kind of lift up.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm always telling people, concentrate on keeping that hand down, because it can really damage that fish.
Yeah, the hardest thing for me to do with handling the sturgeon was I wanted to pick him up for a picture. And it's just every fish I catch. I want a picture because I want a memory of that moment that I had with that fish before I release it. And I was like, oh wait, I gotta get down with this. Like I'm going into his world instead of bringing him to my world. Yep. And that's what's cool about the respect for these fish is you're not bringing them into your world, you're respecting them and going into theirs.
Respecting their territory.
But it's funny because I feel like what you started to do was create something that was your passion, that made you happy, that you could enjoy doing.
You're exactly right.
But what you did on accident almost, but as a happy accident, you created one of the coolest atmospheres for people to have an adventure and for people to actually, like, you created an atmosphere where even if you're not a family, you can feel like a family when you're here. And that's something that's really rare when you travel around, and it's amazing. I want to thank you again for that, by the way. Like,
thank you.
Thank you so much, Jim.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you out here, and your crew. Everybody has just been fantastic. It's been a pleasure having you here.
Well, thank you. I hope we can do it again for sure. This is.
Well, we look
I still
forward to
haven't caught.
having you
I haven't
back.
caught your biggest sturgeon yet. I feel like I have unfinished
Well,
business with your pond right now. So.
Well, you're welcome to stay.
Yeah, trust me, if the rest of them would, I think we would cancel the rest of our trip and stay here. This has been incredible. It's been such a great time. This has been awesome. Is there onions in there?
Yes.
Oh,
He takes a bite of an onion.
that'd be so good. I get his head in there. Look at his face.
He's like,
Hold on,
he's
here.
all stoic.
I get it, but why do you keep on saying it? I get it. All right, start again. Let me know when you're ready.
So it's not every day you can see a camel. That's a camel. And it's huge. Like, what?
This is Clyde. It's my new best friend. Don't tell Aaron.
I'm telling Cedar.
Don't tell Cedar.